T-34 tank vs Tiger I. The T-34 tank was a Soviet-made medium tank during World War II, which many consider to be the best tank of its era. The T-34 tank, which was first manufactured in Kharkiv factory in Ukraine, formed the backbone of the Soviet armored forces in World War II. The T-34 tank was designed between 1937 and 1940. T-34 at the time of its entry into military service established a very good balance between firepower, mobility power, protective power and resistance. But the poor condition of the passengers, the lack of radio and wireless devices, and tactical mistakes caused it to have a poor performance in the early years. During the Second World War, the design of this tank was changed several times, and the main purpose of these changes was to facilitate mass production, reduce the price, and also fix some of the technical defects that were identified during the war. The original model of T-34 used a 76mm cannon, and its turret had room for only two people, the commander and the gunner. The simplicity of production, use and repair was an important advantage of this tank, especially compared to German tanks, which although they were of very high quality, mass production required more time and more professional labor. The weight of the 1941 T-34 tank is about 26 tons. Its ammunition carrying capacity is 77 bullets with 76mm tank gun. Its fuel capacity is 420 liters, and its armor thickness in different parts is between 20 and 52 millimeters. Its operational range is 330 kilometers in the road and 200 kilometers in the cross country. Its maximum speed is 53 kilometers per hour. It was powered by an engine of 500 horsepower. Among the T-34 crew, the driver had the highest chance of survival. The driver sat in a relatively lower position, and the roughness of the ground covered him from the enemy's bullets. On the other hand, the 45mm plate in front of the driver, with a vertical angle of 60 degrees, provided good protection for him. The T-34 wide track and good suspension gave it perfect cross-country performance. Tiger I tank. Tiger I was a German heavy tank during the Second World War, which was used since 1942 in the African and European fronts. Tiger I tank was the first German tank with 88mm gun. In the competition between Porsche and Henschel, the Wehrmacht found Henschel's design more suitable, and the Tiger I tank was entered into the production line by Henschel. The first model of the Tiger I tank used the same suspension system as the Panther tank. The suspension consists of 8 large road wheels, overlapping each side on double torsion bar suspension. Early productions had little power. Therefore, from March 1943, the 600 horsepower engine was replaced with a 700 horsepower engine used in the Panther tank. While the Tiger I appeared to be a unique tank for its time, it was actually over-engineered with expensive materials and hours of labor-intensive work. The tank was subject to certain types of damage in its sand compartment and had a high fuel consumption. Tiger I was mechanically reliable, but had a high maintenance cost. It was also difficult to move in the mud, ice and snow because of the chains and interwinded wheels, which was a big problem for the Germans. The Tiger I had frontal hull armor 100mm thick, frontal turret of 100mm, and gun mantlet with a varying thickness of 120mm to 200mm. The Tiger had 60mm thick hull side plates and 80mm armor on the side superstructure, while turret sides and rear were 80mm. The top and bottom armor was 25mm thick. Its maximum speed is 45 km per hour, and its weight is 54 tons. Its fuel capacity is 540 liters, and its operational range is 195 km in the road and 110 km in the cross country. Many thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and like and share this video.